shield any time that needs to be addressed. Please pass the word Lakers along with your issue and synchronization. Immediately. All right, Laker fans, don't miss out on the next big giveaway at the home game. The first 20,000 lucky fans will also be the Lakers Power Draw. Fans, our next giveaway game is a big one. Be among the first 20,000 fans in the day, and you'll get your Paramount Los Angeles Lakers basketball. If you're interested in attending future Laker games, be sure to go to our nearest TV booth. Feel free to visit our website for more information. And our next gift.
The wait is finally over. Opening night is upon us. New faces in new places. And MP will be making his debut right.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days.
It is evident I do better when I feel like the world.
Well, we can finally say it. Here we are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season? Lakers trail by 5. Well, the start of MP's NBA journey begins now. These are the first minutes for the first-round pick.
And I have high hopes for MP over the course of his career. This guy's a student of the game and was a fanatic about Jordan's Bulls when he was growing up.
Let's go across the court and hear some more news on MP.
Hey guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career, guys.
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Connect. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Vincent in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Los Angeles with another miss. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. To the paint. Using his athleticism, MP with the play.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, 3-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great for sure. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Reeves drives in. His fourth shot, his fourth miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. Reed the pass to MP. Inside. And MP throws it down.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Lakers trail by 14. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
From deep, Reeves finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Duncan down low. He's against Vanderbilt. MP, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Vincent, guarded by Reed. That cuts the lead to single digits. Finney-Smith's got his second basket.
Good work from Finney-Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's DiVincenzo. Back to Duncan. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hachimura, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for MP. McDaniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Doncic kicks to Hachimura. Off target with his three.
Not quite enough defense that time around.
Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Gannett. And Goodwin subbed in for Austin Reed. And a change for the... Timberwolves. MP's checked in. Here's LeBron. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, you know, figuring out how to play two bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played, pretty tricky, a slippery slope. And they stayed with it, to their credit, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once they got it sorted out, Gobert was a force with his defense and his scoring out of the pick and roll. And I think one of the things undervalued in Gobert's improvement is the addition of Mike Conley. They've got a tremendous relationship, and I think Mike Conley's presence has been a real asset for Gobert as well.
Back to Duncan from past the arc. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Doncic outside. Pass to LeBron. To the middle. From 8. Gobert with the block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
MP, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Doncic.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. MP finds Conley, and here's MP for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Duncan's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Minnesota. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 13-point game. Second chance shot. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. LeBron stuffs it home.
It's just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
And the first half is now in the books. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 13. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Check it out, Los Angeles. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They're moving well on offense, great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team?
What I remember seeing, they pass the ball into Shaq Ernie, and it never comes back out.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball. Checked in for the Lakers. Timberwolves also changing it up. MP's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Lakers trail by 12. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
On the court for Minnesota, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Edwards. Then it's Randy, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's MP in at the 4. Out to Doncic. Vanderbilt gets a wide-open look. The three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves leading by 14. Back to MP. And the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 24 points.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
Pass to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Here's Hayes. Lays it up off the glass. Hayes has got 6.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Randall down low. James defending. That's good from Randall on the assist by MP. Lakers trail by 16. Down low. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
And here's MP for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Duncan's got 7 points for the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team. Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. He's getting to his spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Back to MP. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Doncic passes to Reeves. He's with it. Doncic outside. No good with the triple. Timberwolves leading by 14. DiVincenzo kicks to Duncan. The 3. Rebound the Lakers. Doncic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Fires from deep. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Back to DiVincenzo. And here's MP for 3. Connects from three-point range. Duncan's got 30. Now here's James from deep three-point territory. And so it's MP making things happen for the Timberwolves. He ends up... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Connect out there with Vincent. And it's Hachimura in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it. Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Vanderbilt. And it's Connect in the corner. Buries it from three-point range.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Back to Duncan. There's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 17 now, just in the second half.
MP nailing the compact triple. You gotta love that guy's competitive spirit.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
The 3 from MP. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Hachimura with a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Vanderbilt. Out left to the wing. a nice pass. Look for James, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Timberwolves leading by 22. Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. James, a screen on DiVincenzo. Uncovered. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That will be a jump ball.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And Connect gets it to go. Connect's got 5 points now this quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Drains the three-pointer. LeBron's got 24 points.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
To the inside. Here's Duncan. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
3 seconds.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. MP really making a difference here.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Minnesota also making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Reeves can't hit.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
MP outside. Back to McDaniel. The three from MP. The rebound by the Lakers. Reeves outside. Here's Doncic. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Edwards. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Edwards got 4 this quarter.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Trying to find Hachimura. Gets it to him. Reeves can't hit. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. McDaniels kicks to Duncan. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers trail by 21. Pass to Doncic. And here is James. Shoots over McDaniel. Again, the miss by the Lakers. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. LA has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Doncic outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Hayes throws it down.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
And Los Angeles guys shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Back to James. Out to Doncic. Offline with his 3.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
A nice shot by MP.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Minnesota.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And you always like to jump on your opponent early in a season series. This is just the first of 3 between these two teams, but a good win to go up 1-0 on the year against Los Angeles.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Outside Edwards. Inside. Here's Duncan. Good work defensively by Hachimura. And it's the Lakers' ball. Here's James. He can't get that one to fall. Duncan finds Gobert. Now Conley. The 3 from MP. And yep, another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation.
Right, MP. They can't stop you.